Hello everybody. It's time to chalk with Michelle. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes here. I want you to remember to share the video. We have something really fun today. Hello, hello. So, I'm a little nervous about what we're doing today, but we are going to do our best, right? Remember, it's chalk, so if it's not perfect, you can do it over. So there is a transfer that I love, and I've only used it twice, and I want to use it a million times. As you come in, say hello, and let me put this up here while I'm talking so you guys know where to find the products I'll be using today. That's the site. So the transfer that I'm going to be designing tonight and putting my own little spin on it is going to be the Happy Camper. How cute is that? You can see you have a big camper, you have little accessories. I love the words Happy Camper and this is how we roll, or home is where we park it. You even have a smaller camper that you can also accessorize. There's a little flower pot. It's gorgeous. So that is what we're going to be doing today. But we're going to put a little Valentine spin in it for the holiday, and you can never have too many Valentine decorations, right? Right. So I am going to combine a couple different transfers. So I'm going to show you my desktop now. Let me see how this goes. Right now I have a Grayson Couture surface. It's a 12.5 by 18.5. It's perfect for these larger size transfers. They are unfortunately out of stock until mid-February, but I do have inserts like this that I can give you, or you can get your own surface to make the same thing. If you are using a non-Chalk Couture surface, I would recommend waxing and priming. Priming is something that I've seen a lot of people do when I have been looking at a lot of different projects. It's after you wax, or if you have a board, and you take a piece of chalk sideways and you chalk over the whole entire thing and then erase it, and then good to go. If you are using a Chalk Couture surface, you do not need to do any of those steps. It's going to be ready to go. So, look how cute this is. Look how cute that is. This is one of the pieces to the camper. So I actually want to write on the back, we'll do camper outline, okay? And then I'm just going to do lower camper. Now this is my Valentine's Day camper, so I'm going to tweak it a bit to be Valentine's. I have a cloth here, and I'm going to peel off my layer that I want to do first, which is going to be that solid part. If you have the vintage truck, it's the same type of technique where you're going to put that solid part on and build on top. When you have multi-layer, you want to kind of take a look at the transfer. So this one, you can see all this detail. You don't want to hide that by putting something else over top, so you know that the detail you're going to do last on top, okay? And we're just going to fuzz our transfer on a towel to grab that lint, especially if you are using a non-Chalk Couture surface. You want to protect your surface, and if you're doing another layer, you want to make sure you're not pulling up that chalk paste when you remove it. And just gonna look to see. I don't want to go too far down. All right. Whoop. So I'm gonna put this about. I have to remember because the camper has the little hitch on the front. That's about good, huh? I've been on the fence about adding other parts to another transfer. But for time's sake, for you guys, I'm just gonna do my original plan, and then if I feel like embellishing, then I'll show you after. You want to be very careful, especially when you have a transfer with this much airspace, because that Silkscreen is pretty large. Air bubble is trouble. I came up with that on my own today. An air bubble is trouble. So you don't want any air bubbles, because your paste will definitely be kind of caked on itself. So we're going to smooth this on here. I hope this is working live. Is anybody there? Okay, can anybody see me? All right, so one good way to also look, you can take a squeegee and kind of go down. If you can hear the air bubble, you'll definitely be able to hear the air if you have it. And it's usually a bigger problem if you have these large, I see a heart there, hello. If you have a large space. Okay, so we have that down nice and good. I wonder if I should add some light for y'all. Let's see. Let me put this up here. How's that? I think it's kind of annoying because it feels like that. Hey Trisha, how you doing, girl? We're gonna do some Valentine's camping. All right, so I'm gonna use a lot of Valentine's colors, and for this bottom, I've been going back and forth in my mind about what I was gonna do with this, and I'm still not quite sure. Still not quite sure. Still not 100%, but it's time to make up my mind. I look great. Hey, Dad. Dad. Hey, Dad. Making a Valentine's Day camper. Let's see. So, okay, you guys can kind of help along here if you'd like to pick out some colors for Valentine's Day. The colors that I kind of took out are Wildberry. I took out some white because every project looks great with white. I have Candy Apple Red. I have Couture Coral. I have Currant Jam, which I'm thinking about doing the outline in. And I also have Cherry Blossom. But you know what I'm gonna do? I think I just figured out what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do darker on the bottom. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. So I'm gonna take the white and open this up, and you want to make sure that your chalk paste is the consistency of yogurt or sour cream. Now all my pastes are in a cold basement, so I find that I need to really thin it a little bit. Okay. Somebody did the wow emoji. Is that like a wow yay chalk paste, or is that like a wow? You know, I know Trisha, I know you love your pink, and you are going to die over this project when you see the pink in it. So right now we're gonna do this base, and I am going to, once I stir this up, get that nice and thin, and I'm gonna put some on my transfer just like that. You want to be careful if you're using a stick or anything that you're not hurting your transfer by gouging it with your stick. And then I'm going to take a squeegee, and we're just going to, oh, I just had an idea while I'm doing this though. Hold on. I'm going to get out the little tire down here. I think I want that to be darker. I'm going to make that this color. So let's go ahead and pull down on our bright white chalk paste. You want to get that in there. I don't know if I gave myself enough. I am like all or nothing. I either put way too little, or I put so much on there that you think that I just couldn't see, which that's actually partly true. Hey Vicky! Vicky, thinking about you today. Vicky did an amazing project. at my Hobby Lobby event Friday night. That event was so much fun. It was my first time doing that at Hobby Lobby, and it sold out. And we had so much fun that we pretty much got kicked out of the room because Hobby Lobby closes at 8 o'clock. You're keeping me company while I'm working on cups. Are you spinning them, Trisha? All right. I'm sitting here jabber-jawing like I ain't got nothing else to do, but I got to get this up. I just got a little glob on there, so hopefully that doesn't do anything bad for me. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of red and get this area right here. Just a dab will do you. All right, we have that on there. Now you want to peel your transfer side to side. And next to my right, you guys can't see it, I have, oh look, I touched it and look what I have there. It's okay. A bucket of water over here. Look what I did by touching it. That's okay, because I have something I'm going to show you and hopefully it's going to hide it. But what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something real quick. And it may work, it may not. I'm just going to try to cover. Oh no. Oh no. All right. So we're going to do a lesson real quick in how to wash a transfer. Hold on. Let me come up here. I'm going to show you guys a surprise I have while I get something. So I'm going to incorporate this transfer right here. And can you guess what I'm going to do with that? What am I going to do? I'll take any guesses. Any guesses? All right. So let me bring you guys back to me. This is our board eraser. I'm going to show you what happens if you make a boo-boo. Nothing happens. We're just going to take our board eraser and we're going to wipe it right off. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And then you want to make sure you dry your surface. And it's like you never did it. This is great if you don't like the color you chose. I did like the color I chose. I'm just too busy jabber-jawing. All right, so I'm going to put a towel here, okay? And in my bucket of water, I'm just kind of massaging the transfer with my hand to get off some of that extra chalk paste. And then you can take your board eraser and look, it gets every remnant of that chalk paste off. Look at that. Clean, clean. Yes, Trisha, you're right. How did you know? I want to do a Valentine buffalo plaid on this camper. I just have to not mess it up. All right. I'm going to do a quick pat dry job on this. All right. Of course this happens when you're live, but it's good because you guys can see real quick how easy it is to clean your transfer. Now, if I was done with this, I would take my transfer and lay it sticky side up and let it dry. And then if it's not as sticky, which you can see this one is, you can just wipe it with a disinfectant wipe. And then I wonder if it's a sign that I shouldn't pick that color for the bottom, but I think I'm kind of color challenged anyway. Okay, so we're ready to go again. And I'm gonna lay this right here. And again, we're gonna wanna make sure that we don't have any air bubbles here. Gonna try to, bubble is trouble. All right, so we're just gonna smooth it along. Smooth it along. I had a really fun cocoa and chalk yesterday at my house. Made some crock pot cocoa, and I'm telling you, once you have that, you'll never have the little powder packets again. All right, so I think we're good. I'm gonna take a little squeegee, make sure I don't have any bubbles. And now I'm double thinking my color because I think I am gonna do the top Well, I think it'll go good. All right. So, wasn't that easy? Teal for the bottom. See, I wasn't sure if I wanted to bring in teal because I wanted this to be super Valentine's-y. But I did think about that. And all the other campers I have done have had a teal bottom. But you're right. You know what? I said you guys can call the shots. You guys can do this. All right. I'm going to grab my Couture teal. Well, the only thing if I do teal for the bottom, what about my plaid? If I plaid that, should I do a teal and white buffalo plaid? And we'll do that. So we need to put the white down first anyway, but we'll do the teal and white. How about that, Trisha? How about that? How do you like those apples? All right. I think part of the problem is my white is, anytime your chalk paste is a little too thick, you just want to spray a little bit of distilled water into the jar. Plaid it with berry and teal. Well, I was gonna use berry for the outline. Let's see what we got here. So you want the wild berry, which is this. Yeah? So we should, you know, that might be really pretty. And then I was thinking about doing cherry blossom for the big part. What do you think of those three colors then? Yeah? Then we'll do the teal down first because you want to, when you're layering a bunch of colors, you want to do the lighter color on the bottom. Because if you do a dark color and then a light color on top, it's not really going to show right. All right. I like it. I like it. Now, don't forget to share the video. This is not going to be one of the videos to where you get to keep the finished project. I will say the person that won the unicorn picked it up the very next day. So I'm very excited that people love it that much. Oh, okay. If we're going to do the top in that, let's get our cherry blossom ready because I'll do the little tire in that. No, that's not going to work. We'll do the little tire in the wild berry. Yeah. Thanks for participating, Trisha. I love it. I love it. I love the interaction. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Our teal looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna put that on here. And then I'm gonna grab, let's use our angled squeegee, okay? We're gonna use our angled squeegee. And we're going to, I love this thing. There's so many different angles to it. I guess that's why they called it that. We're going to use that, especially for, you can take the top and just dip it right into the jar, which I like. And we're gonna go around this way. Any excess paste you have, you wanna just put it back in the jar. I love this color. Good choice, Trisha. Surprisingly from the Pink Princess. Okay, so that was our angled squeegee. And then I'm just going to put a dab of that on there. And then I'm going to use one of our multi-tools here. This is great for these small areas. And it's also great for stirring up your chalk paste, multi-purposes. They really do name these right, don't they? All right, are you ready? Now let's peel our transfer. Let's see how this teal looks. Oh, what a good choice, Trisha. What a good choice. Look at that. So there was the nicest person. I don't know if she's here because she went to a family thing and had to drive far, but I met her at Hobby Lobby and she did the vintage truck and she painted it the teal with the paste. And when she was driving to Pennsylvania today or yesterday, she passed a vintage truck that was that color and took a picture and sent it to me. And I thought that was really, really cute. So I'm gonna take my heat tool because we're gonna be layering. You could use a hair dryer if you want. I'm just gonna dry this. Now, if you're using a non-chalk couture surface, sometimes, depending on how they made your surface, when you go to layer, your bottom layer might peel off completely. And it's not the problem of the chalk paste, it is just the surface, which is why you wax. But even if you wax, it's not guaranteed that it's not going to happen. Just an FYI. I've even seen people wax between the layers. Okay. That is feeling dry. Feeling dry. So, I never would have thought of putting this type of buffalo plaid on. Oh, I got paste on the transfer from before. It's not on the screen part, so it's gonna be okay. I just don't want to get any of that on our board. So this is the let me show you. I'm not gonna switch it off, but this is the winter add-on for the camper. It has a Christmas tree, which I thought about. That's what I was trying to decide. The winter camper add-on has the Christmas tree that you can make with snow on it or little red hearts. And the original transfer, oh, it's not even the original one. Which one is it? Maybe it is the winter one. Let me see. No? Oh yeah, it is the winter one. Let me show you guys. You see at the top left, it has like a tree trunk with the axe in it. And I think that's adorable. So that's something that I may end up putting on here eventually. Okay, so the next step we're gonna do is our buffalo plaid. So we're going to peel off our buffalo plaid. Now I could have just put this on the chalkboard and layered it, but I wanted two colors because buffalo plaid is like the red. Thanks, Kimberly. Missed you yesterday, girl. You know, buffalo, I can't even talk today. Buffalo plaid is usually that red and black. So the chalkboard's already black. So all you have to do is put this over and do your red and you're good to go. But you want to make sure you fuzz this really well. Get that lint up. And then we're going to line this up. We're going to line this up with our teal. Let me see. Just like so. Just like so. Okay. Okay. There we go. We're gonna smooth that on. You can't even really see it because the teal color and then the teal. But you are gonna see it when we peel it and reveal it. Okay, you ready? So now I'm gonna put, I can't even see where it ends. It's so teal. All right, so I'm gonna put some of my wild berry that Trisha had requested, and we're going to just work that in. Work it in, work it in. I can't tell where the transfer ends, so I hope I don't cut off a section, because teal on teal on teal on teal. Super teal. Okay. I think we got everything. Is it straight, centered? I told you, Marion, that if it was perfectly straight and perfectly centered, no one would believe I made it. I mean, I am half Asian, so I do say that maybe it's because I have a little bit of slant to my eyes. Not really. But no, I am really half Asian. Let me see. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. So we have our wild berry on there. You're gonna make sure your hands are clean. And are you ready to see what this is? I am. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at, oh my, Trisha, you done good, girl. You done good, girl. My dad's like, right. It's kind of weird to have your dad watching, but he did ask about this over Christmas, so he's interested. So I used to tell people I'm half Asian and half Pennsylvanian because my dad is from Hershey. And if you're from Pennsylvania, no offense or anything, but kind of are a little different. Kind of like a little different people. So that's, and then it was funny because then we actually moved near Pennsylvania, so I don't say it anymore. All right, look at this. All right, Trisha, where are you at? Because now we need to start talking about this piece. Because you're on point with the colors. I can't match my clothes, so don't expect me to come up with these ideas. Black and gray I have covered. All right. I want to see some hearts on here over this. It is a Valentine's Day transfer. Now, Trisha, I feel like my whole game plan has been changed because what I wanted to do may not look right with this. Because remember, initially I was going to do, I guess I still could. Yeah, we'll still do that. What do you think? The cherry blossom, it's a very light pink because I'll show you, this has such a big area that it's going to cover that maybe the lightness of it would go good because I don't want anything dark. Coral and the berry with a little white. Well, this is all, I'm going to do this all one, I think. I may change the tire up, but I'm going to do that part. And then there's some accessories we're going to do on there. But I want to show you another toy, so I'm going to use one paste for this. Because we have more things to do. We're not done yet. We got a lot more to do. All right. So we're going to fuzz our camper. Oh, I love this camper. I really didn't go camping as a child. I can remember some thing I went with the neighbor with a church camp, but I never really went camping. I never really went camping. And we've taken Ezra a few times, and it's funny because we went a few times, therefore we have a garage that looks like we're avid campers. We have everything you would ever need to camp, and we haven't even camped in like a year and a half. Okay. So now we are completely dry. Isn't that neat how I can do this and it doesn't smear? Isn't that cool? Yes, Trisha, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the cherry blossom. And I may change the tire up a little bit. So with this, you want to line up. I can already tell this is going to be phenomenal. Phenomenal. So we're going to, oh, I just completely moved it. I completely did what I didn't want to do. Okay. Look at this. But even when I camp, I actually choose to camp in the tent on the ground. I know a lot of people are into the glamping. So how about this? Give me a thumbs up on your screen if you are a glamper. Just wondering. Just wondering. I'm not judging. I'm just wondering. I got a little piece of lint underneath, which I kind of don't want to touch because everything else laid down so nicely. But maybe it's just a transfer because I didn't see any lint. Did I look in the wrong spot? I just moved the lint. It's good to fuzz your transfer, but then you can pick up some lint, and sometimes the lint is like a dust bunny. All right. Okay. So the next toy I want to use, what did I do with it? Hey, Patty. Glamper. I camp in hotels. Well, Marion, there's nowhere to like check your makeup out in the out in the woods. Glamping. You know better than for me to be on the ground. So, check this out. Look at this. This is our 4-inch handled squeegee. I am in love with this. I use this for any large project, and this is a good size. It gives you the perfect smoothness. I wish every size squeegee, oh, I feel like I heard an air bubble, should have a handle on it. I'm just checking for air bubbles because, like I said, this is a lot of screen. Did everybody see Marion's projects that she picked and posted in Chocoholic? If you're not in Chocoholic, I'm telling you, you need to get in there right now because there's going to be some pretty awesome things going on. All right, so we have our cherry blossom. Let me see. Marion just had a heart transplant last year, and I can just imagine her with her swans catheter and everything, making sure her makeup was on point. And here I am doing a video without any. What did I do with my toy? Okay, ready? So, watch this. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that something else? I'm just gonna smear this way. You wanna go too far? This way. I'm just gonna go this way. This way. Get on there. Get on there. All right. Marion, I did make something after you left yesterday. Oh, she did make great stuff. She made it look easy, and she made a really large, the quote one about, what is it, the braver, stronger, smarter. And I think hers was better than the one that I have on display. Right? Of course. And luckily, she was able to get in and out before the weather got bad. And I think she liked the hot cocoa. I think she did. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Isn't this an awesome tool? Awesome, awesome tool. I'm gonna put that over there. And you ready? Let's do this layer next. We're going to pick this up. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. This is so good. It was good, wasn't it, Kim? Are you guys like watching this right now? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, camper? Oh, okay, I'm putting my camper transfer into the bucket of water. All right, now I feel like, I'll show you the other pieces because now I feel like I have to like rethink everything. But it's good. I don't mind deviating from plan. There was a time in my life that I would get a little flustered if things were changed up on me, but not anymore. This is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look how easy this is. Okay. I think I might like the camper more than the truck, which is ridiculous because the truck is, we're going to go to another event together. Well, before I came on here, I was texting Marion about hosting her own get-together with you ladies. Oh my gosh, this is great. All right, so we'll let that dry a little bit. We have so many things we can do now. So many things we can do. So let me show you what we have. I pulled out different hearts from other transfers, but I had an idea. Did you see on the Christmas transfer, they had Christmas lights? Okay, so we do have curtains, and we do have a little flower because everybody gets flowers for Valentine's Day. We have a front wheel, but on the winter one, they had these Christmas lights, and I thought, how can I use that for this? And then I found all different sizes of these little hearts. Like, how cute would it be? Are you dry? No. How cute would it be to put the Christmas light strand on the camper, but instead of a light on each one, having a heart. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm putting my hand over those transfer pieces, and I don't know if it's because I had too much hot chocolate yesterday, but I thought I would dry a transfer really fast, and I hit it with the heat tool, not thinking that it would be a problem. I actually thought I came up with something genius, and it melted it. But good news with that is, since I ruined a piece of the transfer I was doing, is I heard that Couture is so understanding that people make mistakes that they will replace your transfer at 60% off to replace the one that you messed up if you bought it within the last 60 days. So I will be notifying them tomorrow. I love this. Look at this. I don't know if the pink is really coming out on here, but that teal was awesome. So what we'll end up doing is putting the lights on the camper like that with the hearts. We also have a wreath. So what I was thinking is if we put the wreath on the door, and then we could put, I don't know which one, we could put a heart on the wreath, right? Because people use wreaths all year round, don't they? Hey, Stephanie! But so I think to tie in the plaid though, what do you think, Trisha, if we go ahead and do Couture teal curtains? Oh, those great. It's really dark where I am right now. So I think we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do teal curtains to play on the teal. Or is that too close of teal? Should we pick a different color? Maybe we'll do the currant jam. I kind of want something poppy, something to pop on there. Okay. Marion and Stephanie met yesterday at the Chalk and Cocoa. Stephanie did some amazing projects too. I hope you were calling me earlier to tell me that you were hanging them, Stephanie, but I wasn't able to take your call. So I'm going to write on here, wheel. And I'm going to do this in the, usually if it's a piece that's this small, I will just fuzz it on my pants. All right, but I'm going to put this wheel down here, and I'm just going to use, what color did I use this? I'm going to use this to match that tire. Just going to put that on there real quick. This little, they really thought of all the details for here. Okay, do the salmon for the curtains. Well, that's what Trisha said too, the coral. So you guys are both like, how cute that wheel is. Can you, oh, you guys can't even see that because let me move it up. Let me move it up a little bit. There you go. My pumpkin pie project I did is upside down. We checked it before we laid it down. Did you turn it around after I told you how to do it? Girl, that was a lot of paste on that project. Salmon, yes, salmon. Okay, so we're gonna do Couture teal. I love Couture teal because it's always a perfect consistency. Certain colors just, and every time you open the jar, it's perfect, and that is one of them. Okay, so we're gonna do our curtains in that. I personally am not daring, and I would not have picked that, but I have a feeling that you guys are right. Oh, I didn't write what was on this. Let me see. Okay, we're just gonna write curtains. Looks like curtains. Okay, let me just fuzz this again. Well, this is a different project she did, Marion. She actually got one of my very large 16 by 20 boards. And this pumpkin pie transfer is humongous. It takes up the whole entire board, and it's a recipe to make pumpkin pie. You said hi, Amanda. Amanda who? Who's on it? Which Amanda's on here? Is that you, Ogle? Which Amanda? All right. I don't think I did that perfect. Too busy trying to see what you guys are talking about. All right. Let's just... Did I put the right side on? Yeah, I did. Maybe I was supposed to go this way. That's why. Yeah, that's why. That's why. It is check out. Yeah. All right. So it is Amanda Ogle. Hi, Amanda. I didn't see that you were on here yet. All right. So speaking of add-ons, with this add-on transfer that I used, tomorrow the transfers that I posted, the Easter ones, like the Happy Easter and the Build-A-Bunny, those super, super cute ones, they are only available for the designers to order. So if you did want one, please send me a message tonight, because they're going on sale tomorrow and they're only while supplies last. So I am going to be at York Hospital following people around, so I'm going to have to make a beeline for the bathroom around 11 o'clock. Look at that window. Oh, to make sure I can get some of those and some more paste. So we put a hurting on some paste this weekend. All right. That looks super good on there. Your favorite, Amanda. Curtains. Amanda, I was talking about you yesterday because, what was I saying? I was saying that you haven't used that Farm Fresh transfer that I gave you, and if you don't soon, I'm just going to steal it back because I want to see something made with that. Or at least let me borrow that. Can I borrow that, Amanda? Can I borrow that transfer that you... Can I borrow it? Okay. Let's see here. Let's get our little curtains. So the salmon that Marion calls it, it's actually called Couture Coral, which is a good salmon color. Actually turned out great. I wish my huge Maryland craft show wasn't all the way in March, because I bet someone would want this. They would. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you're saying I can, Amanda? Don't even tease, because I will use it and probably use it to the point to where we can't use it anymore. Just kidding, but I do want to use it. Can you bring it to karate tomorrow? I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not going to be at karate tomorrow. Ezra and my mom will be, and it's going to be the first time that my mom's driven him to karate. So text me and let me know if she made it. Let me know that she's there. All right. This looks great so far. I don't think I want to put it on a chalkboard though. I think I want to get a piece of wood for that. Next, I'm going to go to my strand. Let's see. I'm going to go to the strand and fuzz this. It's nice and dry. And I want to, I think I'm going to just lay this down first because I don't 100% know what I want to do. So I didn't press it all the way down. I'm just putting it on there. Thanks, Terry. How are you, Terry? And then I'm going to, gotta go. Looks great. Take care. See ya. You can watch the rest on the replay. Yeah, right. And then we're going to put this one that. Okay. Is that gonna look okay? Let me smooth that down. This is what we're doing. And for these, I'm just gonna use red. I'm gonna dip my thing in here. That way you can see it on the pink, because it's so small. You don't want to miss it. But what color should we do the hearts? Start thinking about that. We're gonna put a heart on each. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. Let's go ahead. This is definitely not a Hobby Lobby project because you need time. How long have I been on here for? Oh gosh, 45 minutes. 45 minutes. All right. It's worth every minute. Worth every minute. Let's peel this off. Oh gosh, every time I peel something off, I love it a little bit more. Okay. All right. So now we'll let this dry and maybe we'll go to the wreath. Do you guys, let me know, do you guys think we should do a wreath on the door with a heart or leave the wreath off? I think wreath is very camperishy. Is that a word, camperishy? Pastel pink. Well, the background is pastel pink, so it would blend because the back of the camper is a pastel pink. It's that cherry blossom. So I need the hearts to show. The bright. Should we add purple to this? What if we do the wild berry for them? Or if we want to add another, we still have that currant jam that we haven't used yet, but we do have a lot more pieces to go. But should we do the wreath is my question now. Should we put a wreath on there? And then do we want to put flowers? I kind of think there's enough with the lights. I don't know if I'm going to put the flower pot in there. I don't know. Let's see. I like pink hearts. I do. I say we could either go with the coral, or purple's too far for my reach right now, or the currant jam that we have not used. Why don't we bring that in? Well, yes. Wildberry, Vicki? Okay. We'll go with wildberry. Hey, wildberry. Let me just clean off my multi-tool, because that's what I used on my multi-tool. No flowers. I agree, Stephanie. I agree 100%. Okay. I never did one with Christmas lights, so I'm super excited that I'm doing one with these hearts. So I just marked on my hand. Let me see. So this heart goes to a completely different transfer. I think this heart goes to the vision board transfer that's for designers that you get in your welcome kit. But it's the perfect size for this. I'm sure there's many others, if you're not a designer, that have hearts. So, is that dry? Yes. I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to put it at the end. We can do a couple of these. What did I do with the stick that I even washed? Here it is. All right. And we're going to do a heart. I'll lift it up. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it. We're going to go to the next one. Probably, since this is so small and we're moving fast, we could probably do like 3 or 4 before we have to. Oh my God, this is adorable. Little heart. All right. All right. Little heart. Lots of love. It's like the shaggin' wagon. Heart on the door, no wreath. Gotcha, Patty. Where's my Mr. Clean? My Mr. Clean. I call it my Mr. Clean, my board eraser. I don't want to splash water on here, I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to use my board eraser and clean off my screen so that there's no paste dried in there. See how quick that was? And then I'm going to dry it off over here. What color should we do that heart, Patty, on the door? Red or another color? I'm just going to refuzz this because now it's all really sticky again. Spreading all this love is a process. All right. I was at first not going to pick a project of this extent for the live, but I mean, if you can't finish the whole video and you do like it, you can always come back and watch the replay. I'm going to be sharing it into my Chocoholics right after this because I have a little something for my Chocoholics special. Okay. Special. But yeah, I thought that customers can order that, love the board erasers. I thought that customers were going to be able to order those Easter releases that they had put on hold for a while, but it came in an email that it's only, I think we can finish this side without, I would do red heart. Okay. Maybe we can finish this without watching it because it seems to be going on very smooth. Ah. If I wouldn't have just globbed that much on there. Okay. One side done, and it looks gorgeous. I don't even know if you guys could see how cute it is with this angle. Usually when I make something, I'm like, oh, I'll just do it and then just erase it after the live. This is not one of those. All right, I think we're at the point where I should. It's a chill, laid back Sunday. Yeah, I was expecting like a blizzard out, and I really wanted to come on today because we have a lot of Canadian friends that have joined us, and they're new to the products. They're not even allowed to have it in their hands yet. So I thought, let me do some videos for the people in Canada that are interested. I've already pre-enrolled 3 ladies from Canada to join my team, which is very exciting. Hey, Mariah, that have joined my team. Hey, Mariah. Never gets old. All right. We're making this Valentine's Day. Steve asked about sport transfers, and I told him in February. He said we need some for the basement. He also asked if your basement is framed. No, I don't think my basement is framed. Will he still, come and help me if it's not framed? But yes, we have, so much good sports coming in February. I'm not even going to tell you guys what they are. So good. All right, let's finish these hearts up so we can move on to our door. Oh, not enough. All right. Ta-da. Just 2 more. Bear with me. Bear with me. Doop. Stephanie, tell him I will trade transfers and paste for sheetrock. Just kidding. I would pay him. All right. Look at that. Oh, you guys just don't even know. Okay. Let me put that in the water. We still have more to do. We're almost there. So I was thinking we could either put, at another time, I won't do it tonight, but there's a tree that's in the transfer, or there is the axe and the stump, or we could just do hearts around there. But I'm a very simple person. I don't like a bunch of stuff everywhere. So we're going to take the wreath out, and I don't know if I can scroll back. Oh, I can. Okay, Patty said red heart. I just wanted to check. so I'm gonna fuzz this heart. Oh God, I love this so far. What do you guys think so far? What do you think? Oh, Kimberly says adorable. All right, so let's put this on here. I think that's a good spot. Because they say home is where your heart is. Isn't this plaid adorable, Mariah? Ugh, I am cuckoo for plaid. All right, let's get the red. I'm just dipping this little squeegee that's been cut in half. Actually, no, this one's been cut in quarters. That is something I will reveal, though. In the new catalog, we're going to have, look at this hair. We're going to have small squeegees you don't have to cut. And they have the little logo on them. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So I think we're about done with that. I want to show you something else because I'm going to need help with colors. I love this, Marion said. Looking awesome, said Patty. Okay, so, before I show you, let me dry this. Last thing you want to do is mess it up at the end. All of these colors are really working well together. Okay, so I was trying to come up with something that this board should say. And I didn't think Happy Camper fit, and I didn't think, what's the other, home is where you, this is how we roll, or whatever. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. What does it say? Oh, this is how we roll, and home is where we park it. So, I wanted something more Valentine's Day. I'm going to show you guys what I picked. All you need is love. And I'll show you what comes on this transfer. So this has all you need is love. Has flowers that you layer, leaves. I mean, the possibilities of this one are pretty much endless. Let me find you guys again. Oh, you looked at the kid box? So Ezra tried on everything from his kid box today and everything fit perfect. You know, I thought some things were too small. No, they were amazing. And even Steve was like, those are the best looking jeans. Because, you know, Ezra, my son, he is super skinny and short. So jeans just don't look right on him. But these jeans were phenomenal. They look hip. They look cool. All right. Going to fuzz this. What do you guys think of this saying? It says, all you need is love. Yeah? All right. So what I want to do is I'm going to have it going across the top here. But I didn't really look to see. Let me see. All you need is... Perfect. Okay. So we can do it the same color. We could... Levi, right? I think they were Lee, but they were called Extreme Comfort with an X, like extreme. All right, I need some help, ladies. Need some help. Do we go with the teal to bring the teal out, or do we stick with our reds and pinks? Maybe we can do all you need is in the teal and then love in one of our colors. Okay, I just decided that. Because I love the teal and I want more teal on here. Trisha knows I'm not a pinky person. All right. So, but I will let you guys decide what color to do love. You want to do love and red? Okay, that's a good idea. I love red. I'm not a pinky person, but I do love red. All right, so I'm just going to dip my squeegee in the Couture teal, and we're going to just do the first row. So Marion, with your first big project, did you find that it was easier than you thought it would be, or is it kind of what you expected, or was it more complicated? Because you, I think I might have gotten some of the D on there, but that's okay. If we did that, we can just wipe right off. All right. You agree with Stephanie? What does Stephanie say? Oh, you want to do the marble, because Stephanie, that's what she does. She's a marbler. we can do that. All right. We can marble the love. All right, how did we do? Oh my God, this is great. This is great. I'm just gonna let it dry on the, oh, hold on, you guys can't see it because my face is there. I'm just gonna let the transfer dry a little bit so I can put it down without getting paste on it. So we'll do the hot mess method, or should we do ombre? I think Stephanie's a huge fan of hot mess, so we will do that. The problem is gonna be keeping it even because I am always crooked. Let me see, how is that gonna look? Well, it's kind of not, it's kind of a swayish font, so I think it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. It was more difficult at first, but by the end of the day, I felt like a pro. You were flying by the end when you did your shamrock stuff. Yeah. I felt bad for keeping you guys so long, but I'm having fun. And I've watched everybody chalk all weekend, and I only made one thing last night while Stephanie was finishing up. And it's really cute, but I want more. I need more. All right, let me put the excess back in the jar. I should have used my multi-tool. But if anything goes off of the screen, we can just wipe it off. It's perfect. There was a little smudge of something there. Where's my towel? All right, just gonna hit this. I love this. So I'm going to say something very embarrassing. So I'm going to put it back up here so you guys can laugh at me. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now because I was reading Stephanie. It says it's therapeutic and relaxing. It doesn't relax your mind, but everything else. Well, it does relax my mind, kind of. What was I about to say? Oh my gosh. It was something that was going to be really funny, and now I can't even say it because I missed the opportunity. That's not too close, is it? Maybe I should move it a little bit over. What was I about to say? Something that I needed you to see my face when I said it. Jeez. What was I going to say? How does that look? Should I do it lower? No, I think it's good. I think maybe it should be higher, actually, now that I look at it. Let's see. This is where you could use your precision tape, the little washi tape we have, to line things up the way you want them to be. But it's also nice because we can just play around. Color choices are tough. I find it's hard to pick a transfer, and it's super hard. What did I want to tell you guys? That was so funny. It's kind of embarrassing. No, I don't remember. I don't even remember, but it was a little embarrassing. Good, that moment passed, so I don't have to tell you anything embarrassing. So let's do the hot mess method. Let's do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my red and I'm going to make a mess. I'm going to dot, 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 dot. And then I'm going to take, do you make your stencils with a Cricut? These are not made with a Cricut because these are Silkscreen. These are already made. So Couture sells the Silkscreen transfer is what they are. Now, if you have a Cricut, there are ways to make your own. I have only tried it once. I need to get another mat for my silhouette because I have Cricuts, but I use my silhouette more. And I bought Silkscreen material that then you can stick on your 651 stickiness. Or not, yeah, 651. Yeah, 631's what indoor, 651 is outdoor. But with those, when you make a stencil with your Cricut, Emily, you can only use it once. You cannot reuse those. And that's the beauty of this, because I used to make stencils all the time and make things, but it's a one-time use and then you have to throw it out and it gets pretty expensive. So if you want to make all these different things, it's more cost-effective to use the Silkscreen transfer. Okay, let's make a hot mess here. So we're going to go like this, go like this, go like this. Make sure we got, oh, I got some of the E, but that's okay, we can wipe it off. Now this you can't put back in the jar because you've pretty much made a new color. This does waste a lot of paste this way. Oh, I gotta peel it. I'm just gonna dump it in the bucket. But you can make a lot of pretty. Ready? Are you ready? Let's see how that is. Yes, Marion, I do make shirts. Still with my. All right. So there's our marbled, and I don't think I put my. Oh, here we go. I got some of the E in there. So I'm going to, sometimes I like for little boo-boos, like, can you guys see my boo-boo? Maybe not up here. Let me take this off. Up here, above the V and the L, it's because I was not careful, but you don't have to be too careful because there you go, comes right off. What do you guys think of the hot mess method for love? Because love is not easy, is it? Love can be a little messy. All right, perfect. But yes, I made Ezra a bunch of Fortnite shirts or sweatshirts for school, and he admitted to Stephanie last night that he liked the one from Ocean City better than the ones I made for him. And I wanted to be like, well, tough luck, because that Ocean City one was so expensive and the ones I made were super cheap. All right, people, let's see. Are you ready? Are you ready? Watch this. Okay. Okay. Now, there's more things you could add. This is what I'm sticking with. Look at this. Some people, oh, I can't even. Some people will add ribbon. Look at this. I love it too, Mariah. I feel like I can't even hold it straight because, there we go. My thing is crooked. All you need is love. And you can see the marble in love with the hot mess method. Yeah? All you need is love. All right, I'm gonna put this back down without messing anything up and show this right here. There you go. You can just see that. I'm gonna give you guys the website to check out the products. And he said, Ezra did say that. I'm not trying to be rude. He did say that. So I need to find the perfect place for this. I absolutely love this, more than I thought I would. So there is the site. If you are in Chocoholics, you don't have to watch the video again, but there's going to be a post you don't want to miss that I'm about to go do once I turn this off. But yes, so hint, hint, Chocoholics. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you loved my project. I am beside myself right now over this. I'm gonna go take a picture of it and clean up my mess. And if you are thinking of having your own designership, let me know. If you would like to have your own ladies night, your own party, let me know. Or if you want to attend one of my workshops. I do have a workshop at Hobby Lobby Friday. It's during the day. I try to hit the people that are available during the day. So it's available and it's a great space and it's a lot of fun, okay? So thank you very much. I gotta show you one more time. I'm gonna show you one more time. Ah! I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the hanging is on the right side. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Have a great night.